Hey guys, welcome to not only Back to Our Roots Homestead, but welcome to 2023. Happy New Year. Y'all see who did not miss a meal over the holidays. Yeah, so it's a new year and we're just hanging out today, but we really want to go see if anything made it through the storm. So come on back.
Used to the city, now we got our own land. Life's getting real busy. None of it was ever planned. Got the crib looking pretty, with a garden full of plants. And we built our own committee, yeah. From the bottom we advance, yeah. Back to our roots, now we get back to our roots, yeah. Put on your boots, it's time to go take off your suit. Back to our roots, yeah. Now we get back to our roots, yeah. Put on your boots, it's time to farm with Cheryl Swoops right now, yeah, right now.
Today is Monday, December the 26th, and it's almost 60 degrees here today. It's been freezing since Thursday, so I'm gonna go out here and check on the garden. I haven't taken the drop cloths off since we put them on Thursday, so they've been on out here. I don't know if we made it. We cleared this one out, but that was the Ethiopian kale, and as you can see there, it is destroyed. So I'm gonna go around and take all this off. My wife had to work today. She's doing some business, so she's not here with me. But I'm gonna get out here and take these off, and I'll show you how they look when we're done here. I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever it is, we'll deal with it. All right, guys, the drop cloth and the freeze cloth is off. So I'm about to be an insurance adjuster and walk around this thing and see what kind of damage we got. Here is the 100-gallon full of, I had in here collards and red mustards. The collards look pretty good, as you can see right there. A few of the red mustards in the middle fell, but not all of them. They did well. They are pressed down, like pushed down, because the cover was on top of it, so it put weight on the leaves. But for the most part, we got the collards made it through. Over here, on the Brussels sprouts, they're kind of compacted too on the top, and some of them made it. This one like it's struggling a little bit, and some of them made it. The sun's out today. It's beautiful out here today. It's like I said, it's about 60 degrees, so hopefully the sun will wake some of them up. But I know we're gonna have some losses, especially on the ends, because I think the weather got to them the most. Here's broccoli. That one's pretty much done. So, but we still got some that are hanging in there. And of course now at this point we've gotten the broccoli heads out of them, so they're just leaves for us. The artichoke, that girl in the upper room, she didn't make it. But that Brussels sprout is still doing well. That one's doing well. That one's doing well. That one's doing well. Here's my cauliflower. All of these took a beating. Beat up pretty bad. And this is my broccoli romanesco. Some of them are laying down. They took a nice little beating also. Let me check the broccoli romanesco and see how it's doing. The romanesco is actually still hanging in there. So let's check one more and see. Yeah, it's still hanging in there. So we'll see. We'll see what a little sunlight does for them. But these seem to be hit the hardest over here. Now we'll go over to the lanyard garden, and my Ethiopian kale is beat up pretty bad, which is just the front row. But the rest of them, that's broccoli and Brussels sprouts. They're doing good. I mean, like I said, once again, the tops are pushed down, but they're doing well. They fought through it. I only put one drop cloth on each thing. I will go buy 2 more for each pod, where I can put 3 of the white drop cloths on here, and it kept it pretty warm, guys. I mean, because we went below freezing Thursday afternoon, and today is Monday, and I haven't touched these since. We were pretty much frozen until today. So that was a nice little spurt there of freezing weather, and that one cloth. I'm not saying that 2 more would have definitely made it work, but it would have made it a lot warmer underneath there. So, and those aren't that expensive. So I'm gonna go back and definitely buy some more of those to put over my plants. Well, here are my mustard greens, and it's kind of hit or miss here too. A few of them are kind of hanging down like those, but for the most part, they fought through. They're hanging in there, guys. And now for my most famous reindeer of all, the collards. Yes, yes. My collards are not touched. There they go. They hung in there. I mean, like I say, they're pushed down, but man, I'm about to put them in the pot. You heard me? So, well, let's go over here and look at the cabbage. Cabbage hanging in there. I mean, they pushed the leaves down, but the heads are still growing. They did good, guys. As you can see, that one, we didn't cover that, but we got everything out of there, so it's fine. We weren't able to save everything, but we saved a lot, and I'll take the blessing. We still got food out here. It's supposed to get up into the 70s in the next, I think, in the next couple of days. Today is our last night in the 30s, and then from then on, it's like in the 40s and 50s. So hopefully we can make it through. I'm gonna give these girls a little water. I'm gonna give them a little super juice and wake them up a little bit. But for the most part, most of them made it, guys. So thank God, I'll take that. And if you need those drop cloths, I think you should definitely give them a try. All right, guys, I'm out in the shed, hanging out,
we're dealing with nature here.
watching Auntie Linda.
And nature.
And guess who just walked in? Dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun 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 dun. Earl the Pearl is in the building.
What's up, people? I've been gone, but I'm not far. Not far. Still around. Just doing a little bit of work. So
He'll be back.
We'll be back.
When spring hit, we'll be out here working. But I know a few of y'all asked about Earl, so I just wanted to say, let y'all know he's still living.
Still here.
And he's still over here in them green when we put him in the pie.
Man.
All right, guys.
All right.
Just wanted to stop by and show the herb garden. It got pretty much wiped out. Well, we came out and cut all the leaves off the day before the storm hit. So we have all of the lettuce off of them. It was just basically the stems left and a few leaves. But for the most part, it wiped out. The sage, gone. Everything wiped out. The only thing that has a little life to it is good old parsley. But the other parsley back there, we harvested it too. And so we've already dehydrated and made parsley flakes with it. Hopefully this one will come back. But the herb garden is knocked out until spring. All right, it's a few days later, and we went from freezing to 80 degrees. So me and my wife out here We're gonna walk around the garden. We first took everything off. Some look good, some look not so good. But we're gonna walk around and see what's good out here and what's not. All right, guys. We're over here in the Bap Garden, and it is not pretty. The Romanescos are done. At first, they look pretty good. But I think what happens is they freeze, and then once they freeze, once the sun hits them, they thaw out, and that's when you can tell. Look at that. Destroyed it right there on the branch.
So then how do you protect it?
You can't. Once they froze, I think that's pretty much it. No. Like some of them made it. Like look at that. Look at that broccoli right there. That's good.
So what was this?
That's plant. All cauliflower.
There's a white one right
Yep. So like that one made it. But
Which one?
it was doing good in there. But yep. Some of the broccoli is doing good. The Brussels are doing really good. But for the most part, most of these things here we call it McCarr and Harrison
Who?
funeral home. 'Cause most of these things they didn't transition.
Where they transition to?
The upper room when Jesus.
Well, not much to see over here anymore. I mean the stuff
They
that's
still
here.
look good though.
Yeah, the Brussels are doing good. Yep.
Asparagus.
The asparagus keeps fighting. Like it'll die and come back. I'm gonna have to get in there and clean everything out, but
Yeah, these are still
yeah.
here.
So I'll get in there and clean the rest of that out.
This not so much.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that freeze is tough on them.
yeah.
So I'll get out here and clean that out. The collards, in this bed they fought in there. The ones in the middle, the green, red ones, they can't take that freeze, so they struggle. They're just thinner. The texture is thinner, and either heat or if it gets extremely cold.
These look good.
No, yeah, those are ready to go. Those are ready to go. Harvest. Those are ready to be put in the pie. But all right, guys, we're going over here. As you can see, here's the tarp. I'm gonna fold this up and put it in the tarps. We're gonna get this folded up and put up. I'll go buy some more of those because they did really good. And over here in the land of the lanyap, they doing pretty good. I mean, there's a few leaves I need to cut, but for the most part, they're fighting. We're getting broccoli right there. So they are fighting. My Ethiopian kale.
I was just gonna say, what was that? Because it's nothing now.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's transition too. And over here, we got the red mustards. They still fighting. We have a lot of them, like the stalks. If they got frozen, or once that heat hit them, they get real wet and they're just bad. You just have to tear them out.
And some did good, some not so much.
Yeah, I mean we still harvesting them, so
Yeah, but
yeah.
like you can see how different it looks though
Yeah,
since the freeze.
those are good. That just has a weird color. It didn't get like real red, but it's doing good. Over here, the same thing with the cabbage. As you can see, the leaves, I'm gonna tear these off, but the heads, they're still together in there. They're fighting. So we'll get out here and get this all cleaned out. But you know what I'm here for.
I was gonna say, why are you saving? What are you saving for?
You know what I'm here for. Like my man Dion say, give me my theme music. My college, man, they just keep fighting. They just keep fighting. Matter of fact, I just harvested some. I'm about to put them in the pot, but they still going strong. So I'm gonna enjoy these as long as I can. Every couple of days I come out here and take a tote full of them.
A lot.
And my wife's been cooking them, so I'm loving it. Every year I start my year off with 30 days of no meat, just vegetables. And so I'm hoping these get me through, because this is what I eat most of the time, just collard green. So, all right. Oh, show you my harvest. Nice harvest there. So, here it is, guys.
Looks a little different.
Yep. But it's
But
all,
not as bad as last year.
nah.
'Cause we lost everything.
And the year before, we had
Yeah.
that crazy freeze.
Yeah.
So we had 2 years in a
ago,
row.
yeah.
So, I mean, at some point, you know, we have to adjust. As gardeners,
So this
it's
stuff
becoming
did work.
normal.
It did work.
Yeah, it did work. I'm definitely going to buy more of those, because I wonder what would have happened if we would have put 2 or 3 tarps on each
Yeah.
thing. So I think I'm going to go back and buy more of them. But for the most part, it's time to start over.
Here's what it is.
Yep, it's part of it. Out here, the 2 things gonna happen. They gonna die, or we gonna eat them. So it is what it is.
And most of the time, it's the latter.
Yeah. So
We eat.
take the good with the bad, and you move on. Keep pressing.
Yeah, so why don't you guys and girls and ladies, excuse me, show us how your garden did.
Yeah, through the storm.
weather,
If it
yeah.
if it affected you.
Yeah.
Because it hit the south this time, and you know, the last 3 years we've been getting cold that I've never seen in my life. I've lived in Houston my whole life. I've never seen cold weather we've got in the last few years. So it is what it is. We got to change.
Yep.
Yep.
So I meant to say it in the beginning. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
Because it is a new year.
It's 23.
It is.
Last year was your year, the deuce deuce. This year, Michael Jordan
MJ,
year.
all day. The best to ever do it. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope this is a very blessed and prosperous year for you and yours. And y'all know how we do. Like always, everybody, please stay safe, stay blessed, stay healthy. We'll see you next time on Back to Our Roots Homestead.
See you on the other side, guys.
Right now, yeah. Back to our roots, back to our roots, back to our roots, back to our